Good afternoon everyone, hope you can hear me, hope it's not too windy, but we're sailing and don't get to show you too much sailing at the moment because we're sort of under lockdown a little bit and can't go where we want. But today we are sailing and it is beautiful, it is calm, it's 20, I don't know, between 16 and 20 knots, but we're just cruising along straight on the nose. Having a great day. And we're heading to Frewin. We have been nearly a month away now and we need to get some fresh veggies and fruit and a bit more milk and things like that. So we're heading to Frewin and we're getting a local guy from there to head over to Waisei and get us what we need. We don't want to go back to Waisei because that's where we were in quarantine and we just don't want to risk getting stuck there again. So we're paying this guy a little bit of money and give him some petrol so he can go over there for us, and he's local so no one cares about that. And then as soon as we get the food loaded, we're heading out of there again, going to somewhere remote away from everything. Anyway, enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.
So we just arrived in Frewin after an amazing half of day of sailing with beautiful weather and really good feeling. And we will stay here for the night, and tomorrow Martin will come to take the list of the shopping for us. Both. The limes, the big ones, and these ones too. Both. Yeah, please.
There's a bit more, 300,000 more if the price is more expensive or something. It's good?
You know, the corona, so they time they put the price.
Yeah. But in Waisei is much corona now or not big problem?
Yeah, now about 14. Yesterday one, and that one more, so 15.
15.
Our Ampat is now Waisei is red zone now.
Red zone?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Also Sorong.
So one thing we've noticed in the last couple of weeks, because there's been no tourism here for 3 months now, and Raja Ampat basically just solely exists off tourism and self-sufficient sort of living, but they've obviously got no money now, and you can see by the way they get around. They've all got outboards, brand new Yamaha 15s and 25s and 40s, and when they have tourists to cart around or picking up food or whatever it is, they're flat out, just full wide open throttle, cruising around everywhere, 1-2 people in the boats, and they love their boats here. And nowadays there's no one around, and so you really see a change. They've obviously got way less money for petrol, and so they're even sailing there. They've even dragged out their old sails and they're sailing their little canoes like they probably used to a long time ago, and they still do in parts of Papua New Guinea and the Solomons, but you never see it here anymore. And they're normally 5 or 6 people in a boat now, and they're just putting along with their outboards. So they've obviously got a real lack of money to buy fuel. So that's been a big change we've seen here. But it's real cool to see them sailing, and they seem to love it because he's waving and smiling and cruising by, and yeah, it takes him a lot longer, but he's maybe enjoying life a little bit more and definitely saving some money. Good to see. 70 now? For Medina?
Yeah, for Medina.
Nice. We have 1 month no fresh food.
This one you mean?
Papaya,
Papaya.
beautiful.
This one?
Corn, yeah, beautiful. For us the fresh food is good. We have a long time just eating canned food. Dragon fruit, nice.
This one is
Lemon, small one.
Market, and this one is
What do you call this one? Local. Bahasa Indonesia.
Lemonipis.
Huh?
Lemonipis.
Lemonipis.
Yeah. What?
That is lemon chewy.
Lemon chewy.
Yeah.
Lemon chewy.
Yeah.
That one is from us. That we pick up from.
Ah, this one's from
Yeah.
here. Lime.
Lime.
And this lemon tui.
Yeah, lemon chewy.
Lemon chewy.
Okay.
Also onion.
Onion. What is this from? Banana. Okay. And garlic, no? What's this one?
Ginger.
No, ginger. Beans,
Yeah.
cabbage, tomato. Perfect.
The flowers in the bag.
The flowers in the bag.
Yeah.
And in this one, some potato maybe? No?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the mixed one, huh? Yeah,
So
okay.
everything
Perfect.
is okay. So the left is 300 and yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And see there's a list.
This is the list still? Yeah,
The
perfect.
bill.
The bill here? Okay, perfect. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. So, are you happy with all the new fresh fruit and vegetables?
Yeah, we have new fresh food. We can cook really more healthy food now.
What else do we have? Show me what we got.
We have fresh beans, we have cabbage, we have bananas, ginger, coconut oil, a lot of limes, the local lemons. Yeah.
The local lemons are so good too.
Yeah, it's really a special thing from here.
Look in there.
Yeah, so good.
Eggs. We got lots of eggs.
Sweet corns,
Sweet corn.
dragon fruit.
Yeah, so we're pretty stoked. As we said, we've been out for a month And we provisioned really well last time because we ate the last of our cabbage today. We still got a lime, we had a couple of lemons left. Yeah, we cut up a lot of different vegetables and bananas and froze them all. So we're still eating that, we've still got a fair bit of that, and we had frozen chicken. So even though we're away a month, we did it really well and we're still okay. We've still got a lot of cans left, we bought 10 kilos of rice, for example, and all that. But it's just good to have this fresh, like fruit, especially dragon fruit and bananas, papaya we got, and yeah, it just makes life on the boat much better when you've got fresh, like real fresh stuff. And Marie really gets into all the different recipes, and now she's able to sort of start doing things, and flour as well. We nearly ran out of flour, and we make a lot of pancakes and crepes for breakfast, and then Marie makes a lot of bread. So yeah, flour was pretty key. And the eggs as well, because we don't have a chicken on board.
Careful.
So since Marie joined the boat, a bunch of you have been throwing a lot of likes and love her away, saying how beautiful she is and how the channel is so much better since she arrived. So Redfield Media sent a bunch of questions, so Marie's going to answer them for you now. Enjoy. So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
So about my jobs, I work a lot in communication and also in sound editing in radio. And in general in life, like I like drawing, I really like nature, I like hiking, I like visiting places and traveling. And now I think I can say I quite like sailing too.
You come from a place in France called Chamonix. Tell us more about that.
Chamonix is a small town between mountains, like really like in a valley, and you have super high mountains around. It's really a beautiful place because of the nature and the landscapes around. I really like the life here, and I decided to live there because I had a project of creating a radio over there. So yeah, you have a big mix of people really here for many generations with big knowledge about this place and the cultural things. And you have also all the seasoners and all the English people who is installed now. So it's a big mix of different cultures, and I really like the place and the mood over there. The only thing, it's a super expensive place in France.
So you come from Chambéry originally, but you've lived in a few other places. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Côte d'Azur in France, between Saint-Tropez and Nice during the summer in general. I lived in Toulouse, another southwest city in France. I also lived in Malta for a few months for the job, in Berlin too.
So what do you know about Kiwis?
But Kiwis people, I think French people like them in general because they are super friendly. But before Vernon, I only had one good friend from New Zealand, and she was super cool, and I can confirm with Vernon that's super cool people. And I'm gonna probably learn more about Kiwis people. And yeah, I think we are all in France pretty attracted by the country just because the landscapes is pretty amazing over there.
Well, hopefully we'll sail there in the next couple of years and you can check it out a bit more.
Yeah.
What's your impression of the Yellow Vest movement in France?
I don't really want to be political in this channel, so I'm gonna not really giving what I am thinking about all these things because I think it's a pretty complicated problem. But anyway, I think if this kind of movement exists in France, it's because something is going wrong and people are not really happy. So yeah, that's all I can say.
And growing up and living in France, did you ever go and visit the Tour de France?
Yeah, but always it was more by surprise, because in general it's always during the time I am in vacation, so I take my car and I decide to visit a place. And there's a lot of chance when you are moving from Alps to just being on the way of the Tour de France. So sometimes they just close the road for one day, and so you have to wait a little bit. So I think 2 or 3 times I waited and I watched it, and that's pretty good ambience. Like, it's not my choice to go in it, but anytime I was there, I pretty enjoyed it. So thank you for the questions, and also thank you for all the nice comments of the viewers. I'm pretty happy to be welcome in this channel.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different one, but a lot of sailing. You notice we didn't put any songs or talking behind the sailing part, just let it run. Some good action, pretty perfect conditions for sailing, really, no waves and just flying along. But yeah, pretty nice to enjoy a day out on the water with some breeze and no engine. It was very good. So yeah, we're still in Raja Ampat, still plugging away. There's still a few good videos to come out from here. The Waisei village, there'll be a couple from there, back there, getting the kids their money that you guys all donated. Super cool. Again, patrons, you're all a bunch of legends, so cool. Someone joined up with my top tier, $50 per video, Luke Murphy. Thank you much, mate. The top tier, for those of you who don't know, it's $50 per video, but keep that up for a year and you get to come on Schiehallion for a week for free, everything paid for. Well, you have to get yourself to Schiehallion, but after that everything's paid for. So Luke will be valid for that, and super cool. It just shows how much you guys are willing to support the videos that are producing here, and especially in this time where I can't really get back to the rest of the world to get work, to photography work. Sort of relying on the income from the YouTube videos. So it's pretty awesome and cool to see that people are willing to jump on board and be part of this. So next week's video is going to be a mix, I think, of finding some awesome caves up in a bay. Caves that you can go into in the dinghy, sort of, pretty cool. And provisioning in Waisei to go to Waisei. So that's going to be next week's video. Anyway, I'll see you then.